Yeah, Shalom. All honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Big up all of the Akim, the brethren, while help push the 100% truth, the Nabaya him, the prophet them, and the sister them, the Akwaf. You understand? It's stronger than the Hebrew. And double honor to the elder them at the Great Millstone, who are teaching and push 100% from long time until now. Right, so we're gonna talk about free Palestine. Man, them love to call up and say free Palestine, like say the Arab man them in Palestine are the real Philistine them. Cause remember I said that the name Palestine come from the ancient name Philistine. So are those Arabs the Philistines? We are gonna find out. So them is a big lie. You understand? We know Palestine, West Bank, Gaza. Furthermore, the Philistine in the Bible never get Jerusalem. They never own Hebron. They never have no West Bank. The Philistine in the Bible only have Gaza and Tel Aviv and Ashdod and Ashkelon, right? So let's dive into the phony little Palestinian Arab man them, right? These are Arabs, right? These are Arab Palestinian man them, right? Arabs, you understand? We know say the Arabs come from Ishmael. But let's see in the Bible where the Philistine them come from, the true Philistine them. So Genesis 10 and 6, and the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim and Phut and Canaan. So we know that that the children of Ham are dark, as a dark race of people, Ethiopian type of people, right? We know that them are dark skinned people, right? So from Mizraim you have the Egyptians. And then Genesis 10 and 13. And Mizraim begot Ludim and Anamim and Lahabim and Nephtuhim. Right? These are the children of the Egyptians. And it continues verse 14. And Pathrusim and Kalthuim, out of whom came the Philistine and Caphtarim. So the Philistines are a branch, a tribe of the Egyptians. Right? So let's go into Amos 9 and 7 to see where the Philistine come from, because the Philistine never actually originate from Gaza and Ashkelon. Them come from a different island and invade the land of Palestine, right? The coast of Philistia. Amos 9 and 7. Are ye not as the children of Ethiopians unto me, or children of Israel? Saith not the Lord, because the Israelites are dark skinned too. Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Kafta, and the Syrians from Gur? Because the Philistines come from Kafta. They never live in Gaza. They never live in Ashdod until them come out from a different island and make a colony for themselves. And that's how them end up in the promised land. You understand? So we look for a map of Kafta. How you say? It is debated between it being the island of Crete or the island of Cyprus. But it's either one of them island there, Crete or Cyprus. It's Capta, where the Philistines them come from. Right? So when you go in, because the Philistine come from the Egyptians, right? They're a tribe of the Egyptians. So we get pictures of the Egyptians. We know say the Egyptians are a dark race of people too. Them have the afros. You understand? You can believe in a Hollywood TV all you want. This are the cave paintings and the wall painting and the hieroglyph them are the Egyptians. Them is a dark race of people with afro hair and all them things there, right? But does this look like the Palestinians today? No, this does not look like them. Them look like Arab man them, right? Because them are Arab man them. Arabs come from Ishmael. Ishmael commonly regarded by both Jews and Arabs as the progenitor of the Arabs, right? And the Philistines are descended from these type of people. So who are these people? These Arabs, right? Because these are Arab invaders that come from the time of Muhammad and the Jihad, and them conquer this through the Crusader times. You understand? These are Arabs. So let's go into it. Let's move on. And let's talk about where this Arab man them come from. Genesis 16 and 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction. So this is where the Ishmaelites come from, who are the Arabs, right? They were a tribe from Abraham, so them are Shemites. The Philistines are Hamites. The Ishmaelite Arabs are Shemites. So how can these Palestinian Arabs claim to be the original inhabitants of the land of Palestine when the Arabs come from Shem, and the Philistines come from the Palestinians, the real Palestinians come from Ham. You understand? So yeah, just want to show that. Close that out. Right? So Arabs come from Ishmael. Right? The Philistines come from Ham. Right? Philistine, one of the people of the Aegean, right? That's the South Greek Sea and the North Egyptian Sea. Right? The Aegean. Palestine in the 12th century BC, about the time of the arrival of the Israelites, according to biblical tradition. The Philistines come from Kaftar, possibly Crete, although there is no archaeological evidence of Philistine occupation on the island. Because they want us to believe in this lie. That's why them write this right here. Say there's no archaeological evidence. Yeah, you don't want there to be any archaeological evidence, because you want people to believe in that free the Palestine people, free the Palestinians, no, the Israelis deserve a home. They're both fighting over a fucking lie. Like when Little Wayne say, guerrillas in suits, the holy war, the spiritual troops fighting over the mythical truth. Them man they fight over a mythical truth that them are the real Palestinian and that the white people over there are the Israel is not the real. It's a fucking lie. Them are dead in over that fucking lie there. Right? So the Philistines come from Kafta and the Mahamites, but them get kicked out to the land because the way them deal with the Israelite them, the Mosai Basham Yahushai curse them out of the land, right? And that curse come from Jeremiah, because the people who live in Lebanon and Palestine right now, them aren't the people that originally lived there. Those are the Arab conquerors that live there right now, right? From Lebanon used to be Hamite land too, because Lebanon is Tyre and Zidon, which are Hamites. Sidon is a Hamite. Hold on, let's get this real quick. To show you, say Tyre and Zidon, them are Hamites, right? So we know the more people of Ham, and Canaan begot Genesis 10 and 15, and Canaan begot Sidon, that and Heth. Heth and Sidon are Tyre and Sidon, right? Tyre and Sidon. Or Zidon. You understand? So these are the original inhabitants of them land are Hamites, which are Canaanites, Hamite people. Them are dark, black type of looking people. You understand? That doesn't make them Israelites because them dark skin. You can be dark skin, light skin. Your skin tone don't make your race. But them people originally are dark skin. But the people who living at them place now are the Arabs who conquered that in the time of Muhammad with them jihad conquests. Right? So let's get the curse of the Philistine now. Jeremiah 47 and 4. Because the day cometh to spoil the Philistines and cut off from Tyrus and Sidon, right? We just read about that in Genesis 10 and 15. Every helper that remaineth for the Lord will spoil the Philistines and the remnant of the country of Kafta. Because them come out of Kafta, so the Lord will go spoil them and take them land away. You understand? The land with them there. So verse 5, baldness is come upon Gaza, Ashkelon is cut off with our remnant of their valley. How long wilt thou cut thyself? So he must say, oh, I will move you out of that land. And now them gone. Because the Arab man them are living out that land, I call them themselves the Palestinians now, the modern day Philistine. When the Philistines are Hamites and not Arabs. We are going to prove this. You have a tribe in Africa called the dogon. Right? Them have the fish head mask, right? Just like the dogon people worship the fish head and all of them mask and thing. So these people, the Dagon in Africa, move with the same Philistine customs, right? And then you say, okay, they are the Dagon. What that mean? Well, when you go into First Samuel 5:2, when the Philistines took the ark of God, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. So you see, the real Philistines get kicked out to them land, just like the real Israelites get kicked out to them land by prophecy. Prophecy said that the Philistines will get kicked out to them land, and now the Arab man them dwell in that land. Right? Joshua 13:3. From Shur, which is before Egypt, even unto the borders of Ekron northward, which is counted to the Canaanite. 5 lords of the Philistines, the Gazites, the Ashdodites, the Eshcolites, the Gittites, and the Ekronites, and the Avites. Them man that are them man they were the Philistines, and them get kicked out to them land. And they worship the Dagon. First Samuel 5:2, when the Philistines took the ark of the God, they brought it into the house of Dagon and they set it by Dagon. And now you see the Dagon tribe in Africa, somewhere in the wilderness, I do them paganism. You understand? So the Palestinian is a big lie. Them free Palestine, go suck your blood clot, mother daddy. Go suck your mother, dog. Go find Hagar dead body and Ishmael dead body and go suck them dry bones. Cause I believe in a lie. You understand? That enough no that enough feel uno land. Right? Palestine, Philistia, it was only them man want West Bank and Gaza, them want Jerusalem, them want Hebron, them say all of that West Bank, West Bank. But the Bible tell you said that the Philistine land, the Bible will give you the Philistine land, right? The Philistines are from Gaza, Ashdod, Ekron, and Ashkelon, and Tel Aviv. Them never come into Hebron. Them never dwell in Jerusalem. Them never dwell in Jezreel. Wait, you understand? But them man they want West Bank. It sure you said them just a peddle a lie, man. I hope this was informative to the people. I hope I make some people get edified about these Palestinian liars, these Arabs. You understand what I'm going? Shalom, peace, blessing to the 12 tribe of Israel.